Hi, I'm Diane Devani, broker owner of Pacific Ridge Real Estate.
And I'm John Cohen, president of Qualified Financial Inc., a local mortgage broker.
And this is the Weekly Five. I have a couple of questions for you, viewers. Do you own a home? Do you have equity in your home? And do you have a large amount of consumer or credit card debt? If so, John has a great message today, some great information that he can share and some options. So, John, you want to share with us?
Sure, thank you. Good intro, I appreciate it. So what Diane just mentioned is something that I'm seeing on a regular basis. There's now $1.7 trillion in credit card debt or consumer debt. So you're not in this alone if this is you. The unfortunate thing is if you have a lot of equity, you can't just go dip into the equity right now, go to the ATM, take some equity out and go pay off some credit cards or some debts. So it's unobtainable. If you get a home equity line of credit, it's usually just like kicking the can down the road. The terms are not very favorable and you end up wanting to get out of that loan down the line. If you consolidate everything into one mortgage payment that's now tax deductible, you're now trading in your average consumer debt. Let's say your credit cards are anywhere from 20% to 32% on the interest rates. You're trading that average consumer debt of, let's say, between that and your mortgage, let's say it's 18%. You're trading that in for a simple lower monthly interest rate between the fives and the low sixes, somewhere in that range. And again, you get a tax deduction. So I have a perfect example of a client. This might not resonate perfectly to you guys because this is a little extreme, but this is what I'm working on today. It's one I'm about to put in and submit today. So I've got a client that he's been chasing the credit, having to live off of credit cards over the last couple of years because the business that he's in has been very difficult. And he started using the credit cards and he started chasing his tail, making those minimum payments, going nowhere. So, and it just started compounding and snowballing to the point where now he did a home equity line that's maxed out for $99,000, and a private loan. And then the rest are maxed out credit cards for a total of $233,000 in debt.
Wow.
This can be an extreme situation, but I'm going to kind of give you an example of this. His current payments right now between the mortgage and all those debts are $9,331. We're going to trade that in, and mind you, I did his previous loan, and his rate's 3.25. We're going to be trading that in for a payment of $6,800.
Wow.
A little bit less. So that's a savings of $2,531 by tapping into his equity, paying everything off, having one simple lower payment. If you're somebody who's sensitive to adding this onto your mortgage, you can now overpay your mortgage by $2,531.
Wow.
Pay it off. And you just got rid of all that interest, all that compounding interest, and the freedom that it gives you. Not only that monthly savings, you could put in the bank for, say, the next 12 to 24 months. And we were doing the math, Diane, for this guy, 2,531 times 24, he's putting $60,000 in his bank.
Yeah.
Over the next 24 months. He's not using credit cards. He's now gets to borrow from himself, not from the credit card companies.
Right.
So I'm going to make this real brief. If you are somebody that is in that situation, you've got a lot of equity, you're maxed out on credit card debt or consumer debt, reach out to me. Let's do a free analysis. We'll look into it for you, see if it even makes sense. I promise you, I'm the first person to tell you that it doesn't make sense. And if it does, we'll look at it. I'll educate you on it so that you can make an educated decision on what route you want to choose. But there is no reason to stay, in this type of financial hardship in debt when you have equity in your property. That's what the best part of being a homeowner is, building that's your biggest investment. You're a homeowner, you get to build the equity, and with that equity, you're paying off student loans for your children, you're paying off other debt, you're doing stuff like this, you're taking some of the money out to go buy another property, and that's one of the great benefits of being a homeowner. So that's it for today. If you guys, again, if you have any questions, reach out to Diane, reach out to me. I'm here for you. And I would love to, take some time and look at this with you guys. So that being said,
Excellent.
I appreciate it. And you guys have a wonderful weekend or rest of your week, whatever it is. And that's it. Bye for now.
We'll see you soon.
Okay, take care.